विधेयकाचं मी समर्थन करतो. धन्यवाद. जय हिंद.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, sir. Sir, I rise to oppose this bill, both on political grounds as well as legal grounds. Sir, politically speaking, I would like to know from the government what prompted the government and the minister in bringing such a bill, removing the name of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, from the nomenclature, as well as structurally changing the scheme by which the state governments are burdened with more finance, and the spirit of the scheme is being lost. I feel that politically you have done it and you are prompted to do it after the Bihar election, after your unexpected thumping victory in the state of Bihar election. That is the reason by which you are got this political arrogance, and as a part of the political arrogance, this bill is being brought to the House. I would like to caution the government that this is the beginning of the collapse of this government, and this is the beginning of the end of this government being led by Sri Narendra Modi ji or led by BJP government. Because this is totally anti-poor. And in all political sense, legal sense, if you take it from me, I would like to state it that no government will do the father of the nation's name is being removed from the nomenclature as well as structurally changing the scheme. Sir, the intent of the BJP-led NDA government is to dismantle the most populistic welfare scheme gradually. Sir, it is a revolutionary landmark legislation in the legislative history of India, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act during the time of UPA government led by the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Manmohan Singh and led by the UPA by the chairperson Madam Sonia Gandhi ji. Sir, my point is, one of the main point is, what is the basic difference? What is the basic difference is, the statutory, legitimate statutory right is being converted into a centrally sponsored scheme. As per the original act of 2005, that is Manrega Act, it is a statutory legal right. It is obligation and mandatory on the part of the union government to provide 100 days of employment to a household who is not having this any employment. That guarantee is lost because it is becoming a centrally sponsored scheme, having a fund sharing pattern of 60:40, by which whether the government, union government and the minister can assure this house whether all these state governments will provide 40% of the share. Suppose if the 40% of the share is not being given by the state governments, how the union government will guarantee 100 days of work? Kindly explain and assure this house that union government is giving a guarantee of 125 days of work without without consulting the state governments, without having any consensus among the state governments. Unilaterally, the government of India is bringing a legislation that is a job guarantee legislation, Manrega legislation is being drastically changed. I will. So the second point is, this is a demand-driven project, and this demand-driven project is also being drastically changed. And further, I would like to say that the demand-driven project in the says this is just like the annual normatic allocation of the budget will be provided to the state government, and the state government has to make a scheme on this. What is the difference? There is nothing special, nothing unique. It is just like that of a centrally sponsored scheme. That is why I am saying that this legislation is the first step towards dismantling the Manrega scheme, this employment guarantee scheme that will be adversely affecting lakhs and lakhs of women, marginalized people, section of the people of the society. So I kindly appeal to the government. Sir, 1 second, let me cite an example from my constituency. My constituency is the Kashi capital of India. Downtrodden SC, ST, Dalit, OBC people are there. 95% of the workers in the cashew industry is women. All the cashew factories are closed, 90%. They are getting wages out of this. They are not committing suicide only because of the Manrega. So please don't dismantle this Manrega. So please withdraw the bill. This is my humble submission with these words. I conclude and I strongly oppose the bill. Thank you very much.
सभापति महोदय धन्यवाद। विकसित भारत और रोजगार आजीविका के लिए गारंटी मिशन ग्रामीण विधेयक